everyone has pain points at work. And that's the starting point for most innovation and most solutions.
I have with me 3 colleagues from across the public service: Naim from SCDF, and Grace from ICA, and Ming Ting from CPF boards. And each of them have done something quite special in their area of work. We start with you, Naim. Tell us about what you do at work and also the initiatives that you have been spearheading over the past few years.
I am a firefighter and emergency medical responder with the SCDF. So my role involves responding to a wide range of emergencies like fire, rescue, as well as medical incidents.
I'm Ming Ting. I'm from CPF board, specifically the home protection and dependent protection scheme. So I look into helping to administer that scheme, specifically upon claims. So when a member dies or a member gets really ill.
I'm Grace from the customer experience team at ICA. For ICA, we manage our own customer experience panel. So this is a group of panel consisting of citizens, permanent residents, and long-term pass holders. So we recruit them on a voluntary basis, and we engage with them to test our ICA products and systems. So one of the recent initiatives which we involved them was the QR code clearance at the land checkpoints.
And all of us who travel, we have benefited from ICA's innovation. Whenever my foreign friends or visitors come, I always refer to, you remember when you went through Changi Airport, how smooth it was? It's always something that they say, yeah, they've never experienced that anywhere in the world. Tell us about the initiative QR code clearance. How did it come about?
It started back, post-COVID period. At the land checkpoints, the traffic was steadily increasing. So ICA wanted to find a quicker, a more convenient, and a more hygienic way of doing this car clearance. So QR code came about. For a group of 4, you actually save about 20 seconds. And for a group of 10, some larger cars, you can have up to 10 people. The savings can be more than a minute. So this is time savings, not just for the travelers, but also the officers.
Naim, you have been doing a lot of self-development in AI and machine learning. Tell us about what spurred you to take that on, and also how do you make it relevant and useful in your work?
It started in 2023. So there was this competition called Impactivist, which is organized by GovTech. So it's a whole of government data visualization competition, which I signed up for. At that time, large language models were still, becoming mainstream, and I started using them to sort of teach myself how to use the software. Within the next year, there was another competition, also organized by GovTech, Prom Royale, which I won. It was actually because of the skills that I obtained through learning this software and through interacting with the LLMs. And that has translated to lots of good stuff at work, like lots of man-hours saved, basically.
Actually, what drove you?
It starts with a sincere want to do better, right? Not only for your colleagues, but for the people that you serve. When I had that, intention, I see so many things that, I feel could be made better. I understand that you yourself are involved in some of these things. Maybe you'd like to tell us more.
Some of the initiatives that I've been working on is to actually combine. There are 3 schemes today in CPF, specifically meant for those who are facing certain medical conditions. So we actually combine that into one. So there's one project. So that also translated into cost savings. Because previously we had to get multiple medical reports. But now at least we'll just be getting one, right? And then we use that information, right, to actually process claims across the 3 different schemes. So that actually saved us about 130 hours, and in terms of cost savings, about 60,000 a year.
I think first of all, right, everyone has pain points at work. And that's the starting point for most innovation and most solutions. Without a problem, you can't innovate. And we have to be very aware of all these problems that afflict us every day. I want to help make processes better. I want to improve something, but where do I start?
To actually encourage innovation, I think is to not be comfortable with pain. Yeah. Sometimes you are meeting the same pain points every day, right? And you take it as that's part of my job.
Status quo.
Yeah.
Right, you're numb to that pain.
Actually, I thought one very powerful insight I would take away is that actually at all levels of work, we all actually have the agency to drive change. Even if the bosses don't, right?
That's a great point.
Instruct it or don't even initiate it. What you've shared is about initiating the idea, right? The motivation, the effort. And then it grows from there. You don't think that something is too big for you, because the idea has to start somewhere.
I think it's about expanding the way we look at ourselves. Previously, in my team as well, I think we primarily saw ourselves as executor, operationalize, administer. My team started to upskill themselves and they started to also learn RPA. They started to learn, for themselves, how do I be a citizen developer? I think it boils down to willingness. All of them came from very different backgrounds, right? So I myself, I'm history major. Yeah, and then I dabbled into Python. Yeah, the Draft Central, as in I tried it to build it, like part of it. I think really my encouragement would then be to expand the way you look at yourself, but at the same time to equip yourself so that you can make that change. Yeah, and you can do a lot more than what you imagine yourself to be able to. So I think it's that willingness to see yourself beyond that box that you drew for yourself. Yeah, I think that will really drive innovation. Yeah.
Because how you do one thing is how you do everything. And there are lots of transferable skills, right? So like firefighting is like, solving a problem. For history,
to understand context.
right, understanding context.
Or don't repeat the same.
Correct. History.
Learning from history.
Yeah.
You want to share what you have managed to achieve for your organizations and for yourself? One final takeaway.
We are all citizens as well. We are all users. And just among our family and friends, everyone's needs are different. And we know the pain, we know the convenience of the different services that the Singapore government provides, right? So I think it's always to keep that user in mind whenever we look at our work, whether you are operational or you are a staff officer. Think about the citizen and your heart.
For those who are doing this transformation journey, I would say, especially for leaders, I think don't be afraid to lean on your team. It's the leaning on each other through this whole process. Because transformation is painful. I don't think that we can deny that. It builds resilience. When we're willing to lean on each other, right? And I think that will help us to push through.
No, on that note, thank you very much, Naim, Grace, and Ming Ting. I think you have brought across real pain and challenges that we all face in our work every day. You've also brought across that refreshing mindset of how we can overcome the challenges, the pain points, but also in the process, create something better for yourselves as you carry out that work that you do every day. Think about the next idea. Think about the next area that you want to do better. And we all should do that on everyday basis. But I wish all of you continued success in your work. Thank you.